Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the latest edition of Chris and Brick, the evening edition. First, I'd like to start off by apologizing in case you hear some incessant barking. Douglas is having a heated discussion with one of the neighbors' dogs, and it has not been going well. So I've had to separate him from the room. But he's loud enough that you may actually hear him for a moment. So my apologies, but didn't want to delay because it's that time and it's getting close to well past the time that I should normally have something out to everybody. Today, or this evening rather, one of the things that came out of this morning's podcast was that we got some feedback from a few different listeners who had mentioned that they'd really love to know what some of our favorite or even maybe a sort of a top 10 list of songs. And so Brick and I sat down and talked, and Brick said he could easily come up with a top 10 list without even hesitating. The only request was that I actually also come up with a top 10 list. The top 10 list that I've developed is based around a lot of different things. So it's not really a defining top 10 list. It's just a list of songs that either have some sentimental meaning, or I really like the song because it's something that I've heard recently, or has been swirling around in my head. Something I grew up with. One of them is actually a song that I learned to play on the guitar. One of the few songs that I learned to play on the guitar, and so naturally one of my favorites. Bricks, as I recall, you said that these are specifically the songs that if I interpreted your description correctly, Brick's top 10 list is really centered around a variety of things as well, but mostly around the things that have encompassed moments in Brick's life. So exciting moments, sad moments, motivational moments, I guess you could say in some cases. Certainly historical moments for Brick. And so, without spending a whole lot of time, kind of explaining all of that further, I guess what I'd like to do is kind of run through Brick's top 10 list first. And if Brick wants to share any specific meaning behind any of these, I'll stop and share it with you. So, without further ado, Brick, I will read your top 10 list, and then if you'd like to give any backstory on it, we would love to hear where it came from and why it's important to you. So the first one on Brick's list is Life is a Highway by Cochcrane. Anything there? Brick just said other than it's a kick-ass song, I mean, what else is there to say? Which it really is. I do like that song quite a bit. You have some pretty impeccable taste. Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd, but I see you do have down here part 1 and 2, so you're classifying this as one song. For those of you that are too young to know Pink Floyd or have ever become Pink Floyd fans, there's 2 parts to the Another Brick in the Wall song, and he's got them listed here at the same time. And this one appears to be just sort of nostalgic. Fair? Yeah. Brick House by the Commodores. Right, yeah. Again, another just kick-ass song. So, how does that not get you out of bed every day as far as he's concerned? It's one that he likes to work out with, I guess, right? Yeah. Brick by Ben Folds 5. I remember that one a little bit. Any particular meaning there? Just kind of one that you just sort of reminiscent about? Okay. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by Elton John. That's a classic. Yeah, I can understand that. One that Brick likes to listen to when he's feeling a little bit down, but also it has some good memories associated with it as well. I don't know this one really at all. Brick by the Arctic Monkeys. I guess, did you just hear that one when someone was passing through the alleyway, or do you know that? Have you seen them in concert? Yeah. Oh, okay. Just somebody was playing it on their radio when they were driving by, I guess, one day. On the Road Again, Willie Nelson. Interesting choice, but who doesn't love a little country to spice things up? So very nice. Does that have some significance as well? No? Okay. Just a good song you like a lot. Born to be Wild by Steppenwolf. I find that one interesting. Okay. Well, so Brick says that this reminds Brick of their youth and just some of the things that Brick got into in the younger days. Hit the Road Jack by Ray Charles. Again, another just absolute classic. Is there any significance there? Really? Okay. So this is one where he apparently Brick met his first, I guess, crush maybe, or love, would you say? Love. The word's love. Brick apparently, doesn't express things too shallow. It's either love or nothing. So Hit the Road Jack somehow sparked a love interest. So good for you. Shut Up and Drive by Rihanna. Who would have thought? What is it about that song? Fair enough. It's Rihanna. I mean, who could argue with that? She's amazing. So that's Brick's top 10, and those are the brief sort of recaps as to what each of them mean. I'll run through my list. My list I think will be a little bit more succinct. One song I really like, and I've always really liked for a long time, is one called No Myth, and it's by Penn. It's just something I remember from my childhood. Always made me, a little nostalgic, I guess, whenever I've heard it. So, and I heard it recently, which is how it made the list. The next one's Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd. That's one of the songs I learned to play on the guitar, which I absolutely love that song. I could play it 1,000 times and never get bored with it. There's a song called Don't Let It Pass by a group called Junip. And I heard it on a movie soundtrack once, and I as soon as I heard it, I was just instantly drawn to it. So it's Don't Let It Pass by Junip, a very, very, very good song. Another one on that same soundtrack, in fact, is the next song on the list, called Stay Alive by Jose Gonzalez, and that one is probably one of my favorite songs. Pardon me. The lyrics on it are just... They do something to kind of, I guess, move me a little bit. And sometimes I play it if I'm not feeling so happy. But I also do just enjoy it because it does also bring out some good memories just because I associate it with a film that I really enjoy. Another song, So Alive by Love and Rockets. That one's just a good memory song from a long time ago. The next one, Into Dust by Mazzy Starr. I don't know exactly how I came about enjoying this song so much. I do know that part of it was an advertisement in a video game. It was a first-person shooter video game, and they used the song as the backdrop theme in the commercial. But I really enjoyed that one. Then there's Tom's Diner by Suzanne Vega. I've just always been drawn to that song. Also, a little historical note. My understanding is from the trivia that I've looked up is that it's the first song to ever have been converted to an MP3. So kind of the first digital song, I guess. And I could be off on that a little bit, but it's all about the sources, I suppose. In the Waiting Line by 07, which is just a really nice song. And again, another one that I like to play sometimes if I'm feeling a little quiet-minded. Another song I really like, and this one's more of a childhood type song. It's called Run by Collective Soul. It was when I was in high school, I believe. Just really liked Collective Soul in the first place, and then the song is just one of my favorites of theirs. And then because there's no way he could not be on the list because I'm a diehard Chris Cornell fan. He did a song called Long Gone, and I don't know what it is exactly about the song. I could probably figure it out, but we're running short on time for today's show. But I could easily sit here and talk about that song and its meaning and impact on me for a while, I'm sure, if I wanted to. But I just enjoy it a lot, and I really miss him. He died several years ago, way, way too young. But anyway, so those are our top 10s, and I hope you guys enjoyed the music theme for today, and I hope and look forward to seeing you guys on Monday. We're gonna take the weekends off just to kind of rest up. Brick's had a long week, and I've got a few things to do this weekend myself. So thank you again. Please don't forget to hit the like button, and I would love it if I could get some more subscribers to join in and ask some more of these great questions. So please feel free to do so. We're pretty decent folks, so would love to have some more friends along for the ride. Have a great weekend, and we will talk to you guys soon.